My partner refuses to tell me what she likes in sex, how to touch her, how to please her, etc. She says that if she tells me it's not so special anymore, the magic is lost. She feels that I'm doing it only because she told me to, and she believes that I should know what she wants, i.e., she wants me to mind read. An incredibly frustrating point for a lot of men. It's really crazy that women expect this, but interesting, there's a second problem. When women tell men what they like, the way that men use this information, they often really mess it up and they make women resistant to tell them more. Right, so the classic fairy tale that a lot of women carry. Why women act like this? Because they are absolutely insane. This is totally insane to believe that your partner should know somehow everything about how your sexuality works, and that communicating to your partner somehow devalues this experience and removes the magic. But having gotten this first reaction out of the system and having taken a breath, we can consider some reasons why women might be in that headspace so that we can avoid this problem in a relationship. The first thing, if a woman actually knows what she likes but she's not communicating it to her partner because this will ruin the magic, that is pretty crazy. However, there's this really unhelpful advice from a lot of sex coaches. Just ask what she likes and she will tell you, which just does not see the reality. You should, but don't hold your hopes high just on the off chance that she might know. Some women do, a lot of women don't. Because the reality for a lot of women at the moment is they really can't understand their sexuality. There's a lot of really bad advice. Women on the whole just, are not having, a lot of women are not having a great experience in sex. You can only really know what works well for you if you have experienced it. Touching your own clitoris for masturbation doesn't achieve that, because sex is a lot more than that. So the first reason why women want a man to read minds and they are not telling him what they like is because they don't know. They often know a thing or two that works okay, but they don't know what would make a really amazing experience. You would like to know, but you can't work it out. So because of this sex advice, men have been conditioned to this idea of prescriptive learning. She tells you exactly what she likes and then you perform it. I encourage everybody to change your mind to reflective learning. You have experiences, you try experiences, and you learn from them. This is how we understand what we like in sex. Let her explore new experiences. Let her feel through new experiences that she can reflect on, she can learn from them what she actually likes. Then afterwards, after sex, you just have a little chat. Did you like that thing that I did? How did it feel for you? And it's much easier for her to answer what she likes and what she doesn't like, especially if you go into specifics. The worst thing to ask a woman is, tell me what to do. She's like, what to do for what? For the whole experience of sex, So in reflective learning, you give the woman experiences to the best of your knowledge, to the best of your ability, what you think might work well. Little by little, you're collecting the knowledge. You take it on board, you adjust it for her for next time. So when you're asking a woman afterwards about the experience you've given her, it's a completely different question. It's a question, I've done this. How did that go for you? It's not a question, tell me what to do and I will do it. You are on this course, you are learning all the specific things that might work best at every stage of sex for her. This is not out of thin air. Obviously, this is a result of very long research in my practice with women, but it's a pretty good shot. It's a substantial body of knowledge you can apply with her. Just learn it, just use it, and then from there be inquiring and adjust more to, what are her more specific preferences there. Yeah. What I would recommend to you is, now, another reason why women sometimes behave like they don't want to tell men what they like is because the way men act on this information kind of makes a woman resistant to tell him more. Just men cock up the way they use that information. The first thing that happens is when men take this information, they go into this anxious performative mode. Okay, I've been told what to do, what works. Now I'm going to do it for her really well and please her, like you servicing her. It just doesn't feel good, If you know what she likes, it's really important that when you are doing it, it's not just to perform for her, to please her. You have to be enjoying it. It's just knowledge that you have that she likes this kind of thing. But the way you do it is by enjoying her body in this moment. She won't feel that you're doing it for her, but just resist going into this, anxious performative mode of, now I know what to do. I have to do it for her to please her. Yes, she will enjoy it, but she wants you to enjoy it at the same time. This is crucial. The other thing that makes women not want to tell a man more about what she likes, men often ask just for mechanical things. They ask, how do you want me to touch your clitoris? Which position do you like? And she doesn't want you to do just mechanical things to her body. She wants to feel pleasure in her body when she feels also connected to you and desired by you and you're into it. So it's the whole feeling that she wants, not for you to put her into a particular position or to, do a particular movement on the clitoris. Now, she doesn't really know how to communicate that to you. I know it's not ideal, but it's just very hard to explain what does it mean in practice for her to feel desired, to feel connected, for her to feel that you're into it. Like, what do you need to do for that? So she struggles to explain that to you. And she ends up answering questions only about the mechanical things that you're asking for. Then you're performing those mechanical things and they don't feel right. So she has this impression that it doesn't really work to tell you, what she likes. It just doesn't feel good. So look, physical technique is really important as well. But when you find out from a woman what she likes in sex, in terms of physical technique, always remember to not just, stay on the mechanical level of it. Always remember to use that physical technique with a feeling. Invest the feeling of desire and the feeling of love into that physical technique. And then she will get that whole experience that she wanted from it. Another reason why women don't like telling men what they like in sex is because a woman tells a man one thing that she likes in sex, something felt nice. Then he's just going to do that one thing only and he's going to do it to death. So that happens a lot, because a man is so desperate to get, any tips at all. He gets one tip, he's like, I'm going to use this tip every time now. And then the woman is like, well, yeah, I like that, but I don't want sex to be only that and for the rest of my life. So she feels a bit like nervous about, saying more things that she likes in case the whole of sex will be just those things. If she tells you something that she likes, you use it as a strong point. That's like one of the trump cards. But you do other stuff as well, which is another reason you can't find out everything from your partner because they're not going to tell you every detail. People will often communicate to you only a few strong points, but they will struggle to give you the full picture, all of the things that she likes, or they might just not even know. So even when you find out that she likes, keep doing other stuff as well. It's not that you're doing stuff she doesn't like. You're doing other stuff that she will also like. It's just she didn't tell you everything she likes, yeah? For example, a woman tells a man that when he sucks on the nipples, that's a turn on. Next time, the man goes straight for the nipples, sucks on the nipples, does nothing else, and then goes for penetration. Like, that's how it often goes. No, you still touch her whole body. You do lots of other things on the body. You do lots of things on the breasts. You just know that sucking on the nipples is a strong point, and you use it sparingly from time to time to give her the extra boost without killing it and just, doing it to death. A woman tells a man that circles feel nice on the clitoris, and next time the man just dives straight for the clitoris and only does circles. No, you still build up to it with all the other kinds of touching that works to build up in that area, other movements on the clitoris. You just know that the circle is the strongest and you want to build up to it and then give her the nuclear option, yeah? A woman tells a man that it's really nice when he takes her from behind and it feels really deep and good. So now that's the only thing he does in penetration, takes her from behind every single time. No, you still have variety. She will enjoy all the other positions. It's just that one is the most powerful one. You are delaying it to give her the more intense option later, yeah? So it's really important to not just limit yourself to the things that a woman said she likes. They are your strong points, but you have to have a lot of other supporting points and peripherals, yeah? So I'm giving you in this course a complete full sequences for everything, for every part of sex, for arousal, for penetration, for genitals, for oral, for everything. Always do those full sequences. But if you find out that she likes a particular part of it, a particular movement in it, you just make a note that this is a strong one, but you still keep the sequence. Another thing, women are just reticent of having the same sex every time if they tell you that they like something in sex. So yes, she likes something, but because you did it 3 times already, today she would like something different, yeah? So that's another thing. Maybe she really likes it from behind, but maybe today, she doesn't feel like doing that and she wants something more intimate in the missionary position. Maybe today she doesn't want to do penetration at all. Where women really need to step up, that is true, is they need to communicate where they're at. It's impossible for their partner to know where exactly are you at today. The partner is supposed to be able to pull out the option that would suit you today and do that with you, but they can't know which option to choose. Another reason why women don't want to tell men what to do in sex is because, when you just write somebody a prescription, what to do for you in sex, it does take the magic away. That's the reality. The magic that she wants is not that you will miraculously know everything about her from nowhere. The magical part that she wants is that you want to do something from your intention, from your desire. And the act of telling you exactly what to do in sex sort of means that you are not doing it from your intention, your desire. You just received an order to perform for her. So in a way, she wants you to know what to do for her and what makes her feel good. But then she wants to kind of pretend that you had that conversation and that you act like you were never told. And then you act like this is actually something that you want to do, right? I know some men will feel this is insane, but actually, men feel the same thing. If you imagine that your woman is not really doing something for you in sex because she wants, but because you've asked her to service you in this way, you're also not going to, feel great about it. So the act of telling you the prescription sort of removes the part where you could have wanted to do it for her from your own desire, right? Again, I think this is really difficult to overcome this problem with the prescriptive learning that men are seeking, which is, for her to write a full list of everything that she wants you to do. You can overcome this problem by the reflective learning that I have described. Hopefully, having learned from a good source, which is, what you're getting here. Do what you think should be happening here. It's attractive for her. It's arousing for her that you're taking initiative, you're making those choices. You've got a really good foundation here, a really good technique. You're not going to be doing something, silly and horrible to her body. If there are some imperfections there, some misses there, it will be compensated for by the fact that you are arousing her with your intention, with your drive, with your desire. And then you can do the inquiry and ask her how, certain things felt. Did she like this? Did she like that? So then it makes you feel different. You already did it and now she's telling you that it felt good. She didn't tell you to do it. It turned out that the thing that you wanted to do was the thing that she enjoyed. Put it in the bank for next time. Before the next time, she's already forgotten that she told you that. Well, maybe not. She will remember telling that to you. And it's actually really sexy that you remembered it since last time. She will appreciate that.